Hello? Okay. So what's up guys, this is McLordGM, variety game streamer and hobbyist on Twitch and YouTube, streaming simultaneously with the PowerRestream.io. But this is just a very short stream. Just wanted to post a stream update instead of a social media post because not all of my subscribers, followers, and VOD viewers check my social media posts, so I'm providing the update here on stream. Yeah, as I've said on my last stream 2 nights ago, I should probably also lower the volume a bit more. Yeah, so as I was saying, yeah, I was spot on my previous stream 2 nights ago that I would be getting an illness because of the dry throat symptom. Because I've had that before, so from experience, I already predicted that I would get sick, and that did happen yesterday. I had a pretty intense, well, not too severe, but yeah, I had a fever, headache, and a bit of cold yesterday. So I took a day off from work and also from streaming. I made the post on my Facebook and Twitter accounts that I wouldn't be streaming last night, and then today I'm streaming to say I'm not streaming, meaning that this is just a very short stream, just providing an update right now that, yeah, but compared to last night, I'm feeling a bit better. I haven't taken a shower in more than 48 hours, so, but I did wash myself in the morning today, so yeah, but yeah, haven't taken complete bath in more than 2 days, so yeah, not really exactly the most presentable right now in my state. My hair is glossy because of the oils that appear when you don't take a bath too often in a tropical country. So yeah, I'm feeling better now, but I don't think I'll be pushing for a stream. A full stream, meaning I'll be playing a game or for more than an hour or so. But I think I'll be good enough to stream tomorrow. Yeah, maybe Shantae again, because I figured out how to run is one thing. And also starting work because I don't want to bother creating a medical certificate, a fit for work medical certificate, if I were to take a 3rd day off. So yeah, regardless of my health status, I'll be reporting for work and stream tomorrow. Yeah, 6 minutes till midnight, so it's still tomorrow. It's probably Shantae. Yeah, some of my friends got COVID. My sister-in-law got COVID as well within this week. My friend was last week. At least 2 of my friends contracted COVID last week. For me, I'm not sure because, yeah, I'm feeling good enough already, but I'm just don't feel like streaming today, and we'll just try to sleep earlier so that I can report for work earlier as well. Hopefully, be able to log off of work earlier as well. That's just wishful thinking. Yeah, so the only remaining symptom now is, one is a lingering fever, but it's only by temperature and not by sensation. If you've gotten sick ever, you would know what a fever feels like. And it's not just the temperature, you also feel fatigued and all that. So yeah, only persistent symptom or condition right now is the cough, but it's not too severe that I haven't coughed at the stream at the moment. But yeah, occasionally I would cough, so yeah, I think that'll persist until tomorrow. But other than that, I think I'll be good enough to stream. So that was just my update. And might as well just provide some reminders for everyone who decides to interfere with the stream. For my latest follower, Evac, I've already said this before, and I'm saying it now on stream. I am not looking for commissions. I will be doing all of my creative works on my own for free. Regardless of the outcome, or regardless of the output or the quality, I'll be doing things on my own. I prefer to do it that way, and I'm competitive enough in nature to improve myself over time. Just like what I'm doing on stream. I compare my content with other streamers, internalize, adapt, overcome, and eventually I've reached this state where I think already have I'm pretty confident that my content is already good enough for professional streaming. Just that I'm not getting enough exposure and I don't have connections. And also and because of that, in turn, I'm not motivated enough to do multiple streams, like longer sessions, more frequent streams. If that's what it took for you guys to watch live, then I would do it, but you haven't really raised any concern whatsoever. I still appreciate the follows, but yeah, streaming is meant to be watched live, so if you don't watch live, then it's like a YouTube video, an unedited YouTube video, which I've been doing for the past few months, except for the occasional drop by like Bonnie Gamer on my last Genshin stream. But yeah, as I've said, not accepting any commissions ever. I think ever. If I were to become famous, then I would need an editor eventually, but that is like maybe in an alternate reality where I am famous. But as long as I'm not, I don't really need an editor either, sadly. But commissions, I think never. I think I like to do my own art on my own. Editing is another thing, but right now I don't really earn anything, so can't really spend money. Well, I could. That's a kind of investment, but it's not an investment I would be taking right now, given my current stream frequency, length, and my unpopularity. So it'll only come if I become famous. It's a big if. I probably like 99% I'll just be a loser who will just be forgotten. 1% chance to become famous, or like maybe even lower than 1%. But yeah, not looking for any commissions, and for those who raid my channel or host, don't expect anything other than a mutual follow. Just reminding everyone. That's what happened with my two previous affiliate streamers who raided and followed me. I'm actually a bit disappointed that they didn't watch, because I'm pretty sure my content is superior. Well, that other streamer did, but for some reason they went into a tantrum and wouldn't even talk to me. After my last comment on Song of Horror being a boring game to stream. After that, they wouldn't talk to me and unfollowed me. Denied they unfollowed me, but I had proof. So I unfollowed in turn, and then they in turn left my Discord channel. Not sure if they unfriended me already. I didn't unfriend. Oh wait, or maybe I did on Facebook. I didn't unfriend on Discord, but on Facebook maybe I did. But anyway, it wasn't my fault. I'm just making my own opinion. I'm just stating my own opinion on that game. And it depends on your viewers anyway, so I'm not really the authority to listen to on what game you want to play, because they've been doing well so far. I haven't checked in a while, or ever. So yeah. So, Dignity of Wrath was already done. So yeah. Don't expect, if you're an affiliate streamer rating, don't expect anything from me other than a follow. Because if your content is the same game, or the same thing over and over again, don't expect me to drop by at all. Because that's boring as fuck. As impressive as speedrunners are, even that content gets boring real fast for me. So I don't really know anyone who should be watching that other than those who are interested in learning speedrunning. But if not, I don't see the real reason. But I'm not here to criticize them. I'm just stating that I won't be watching your content if you're speedrunning the same game or playing the same multiplayer game over and over and over and over again. Nope. You're not gonna see me ever on your stream. Which is why I'm a variety game streamer. I play... it's a two-factor thing. One is because I think that's what viewers would want. Always a fresh game to watch. Like television, you don't really watch the same thing unless it's your uber fab. If it isn't your uber fab game, then why would you be watching it? Right? You only watch things once if they're not that great. Or even if there were, you will... At least for me, I don't really watch that often. So that's why I play variety game streaming. I don't play the same game unless it's incentivized by viewers. If not, then I don't see the point of playing the same game. But there same game with the same content, I mean. For example, Genshin Impact. I play it, I stream it still, but because there's new content. Without new content, I'm no longer streaming it. So yeah. Content has to always be fresh if you want to catch my attention, but if not, expect only a mutual follow. And of course, if you unfollow me, I will unfollow you as well. I have a lot of followed streams. I think that's also what's happening with my current follower base right now on Twitch. They followed me, but they don't really watch. And I'm not sure which ones actually watch my VODs. So, as much as I appreciate the likes and follows, I would like it more to if you would drop by and watch real time. Yeah, that's just my opinion. Any streamer would be sad if there was 0 viewers, or viewers who are just AFK. That's also for a bot. That's also kind of sad. So yeah, I'm streaming to entertain live, and VOD is just a secondary thing. Yeah, right now I'm just entertaining through VODs because no one watches live. So yeah, let me know. That's what the social media channels are for. So if you want a different schedule, you have to voice it out. Or if you want longer content. If you're suggesting a game, I'm very picky with the games. That's why I pick it on my own. Because those are the games I like playing. Well, there are some, like the story-based games that got me donations from friends, but those are friends. Ever since then, they haven't dropped by watching, so I've also stopped playing games in favor of viewers, and have been playing more the games I want to play. So it's more on the action-y side rather than the story content that you've seen before last year. Yeah. What else? Other than reminders. Well, there's also an update. Like, I updated my PayPal link and my alerts to Stream Elements, migrated everything. And I think the biggest advantage in the migration is that I wouldn't have to update my... What is that anyway? I forgot what it's called. I keep forgetting. It's also at work, but I keep forgetting what it's called. But I don't have to refresh the update and refresh tokens on Streamlabs, on Stream Elements. For Streamlabs, I have to update every month to be able to enable my alerts. But for stream elements, I don't see any setting for that, so I think it's updated. It's either using a different API or it's automatically generated for me. Forgot what it's called. It's even at work. Even that I forgot. Sorry. So yeah, TLDR. I'm feeling a bit better, but not that well for the stream right now. Probably tomorrow we'll be back to regular schedule. I'm thinking Thursday and Friday. On Saturday, there may be another virtual session with friends. So I may not be streaming Saturday. So at least for Thursday and Friday, I think I'll be able to stream. Thursday is going to be Shantae around the same time as now. Maybe 1 hour earlier. But you have to let me know if you want a different schedule. But there's only to a certain extent I can adjust my schedule because of work and because of time zone differences. So I can only adjust so much, but you have to let me know, or else I'll be using the same schedule because it's the most comfortable for me. I am addressing... Oh, hey, old Bonnie Gamer. I am addressing everyone on the VOD because I'm assuming it's like an announcement video you see on YouTube. Because I... 2 mics? That could be because I am... Well, that's not right. 2 mics. That's the first I've heard of it. Well, that was a fail, if that were. Hope it's fixed now. Not sure about the preview setting on OBS, if that's interfering. But yeah, streaming goes on. Yes, I have Twitch and YouTube, and sometimes I also stream on Facebook. I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube at the same time right now. So yeah, to catch more viewers. Hopeful, potential followers and subscribers. Yeah, and I'm also an avid Twitch viewer as well of other streamers. So yeah, even if there are no viewers, I still continue my streams and just go into YouTube mode where I talk to myself and just commentate on the game I'm playing. Right now, this is an announcement, just an update video because I got sick. So I got sick yesterday and I'm still a bit sick now. Just what I'm telling for the past few minutes that gaming streams will resume tomorrow. By tomorrow, I mean later. Because it's already Thursday. So Thursday, maybe 10 p.m. SGT. 10 or 11 p.m. SGT, I'll be streaming Shantae again. Retro game. An old school retro game from Game Boy Color. But I'm playing on emulator. Streaming for on Thursday and Friday at least. And Saturday, probably not. Because I've a scheduled virtual session with friends. Sunday, not sure. Horror games. So that's your preference. I don't think you'll be seeing a horror game from me, at least for the next... Because I've already done horror in October and November last year. So I've pretty much congested all of the horror games I would play on those months. So right now it's more of a action-y and more of what MechLord GM wants to play kind of thing. And because of Elden Ring and Lost Ark and Horizon Forbidden West coming out next month, yeah, you won't be seeing horror. But if that is your preference, I will take note of that. And be mixing that up with other games as well. I'll check if I can squeeze that in for this month. Because I still need to beat Kana. And there's also Shantae. And then there's going to be at least one Genshin Impact stream again for this month. Yeah, for this month, there's going to be at least another Genshin Impact stream. You can find my other horror games on YouTube from where you are right now on the playlists. So I've already played some games like Dark Pictures Anthology, Little Hope, and House of Ashes. I've already played those games. Yomawari Night Alone, I've beaten that game. RE2 Remake, I've done last year. Oh wait, not sure if it was last year or last year did I play RE2 Remake. Evil Within, I was still continuing it, but it got kind of boring for me, so I eventually stopped playing it. Yeah. Evil Within, my last stream of that game was December. I think it was December 9. Wasn't really that fun. Especially when I discovered the exploit on enemies. It's not as fun. So yeah, I pretty much scrapped Evil Within. So I'll take that into mind if you want to watch horror games. You can also suggest, I have Discord, Facebook, Twitter for that. Gen Zero. I think I've seen it, but I'm not that interested. Is that a horror game? I don't have anything slated for horror. After what I did with November and October, I don't have anything slated for horror. Let me check my list. I do have a list of games that I'm planning on streaming, but I don't think there's anything for horror. Well, there is one. Well, there is one more. There are at least a few, but some of them are still future bound. Haven't been released yet. But yeah, there was a plan to play Days Gone. Days Gone, Fatal Frame, and Them and Us. Well, I could squeeze that in. I think Them and Us is doable. So yeah, I'm not really a fan of streaming too many horror games. Well, I do get jump scared, but yeah, I don't enjoy getting jump scared. Yeah, to be honest, I just don't like getting jump scared. Not because, well, of course for you guys it's enjoyable, but I'm not that expressive, so my jump scares aren't that entertaining, at least from what I've seen of myself. I'm not too entertaining. Wait, I haven't checked your... Well, I'm playing Horizon, so I hope you guys... Well, if you're playing that, then you may not be watching me. Well, this doesn't... I don't think this is horror, though. Yeah, I think I've... Well, there is at least some aspect here of horror. I think the trailer looks like horror. I don't know if it's horror. Yeah, so I'm grateful that you did not... You haven't subscribed yet, because that's the more educated decision. You have to check the content of the streamer first before you actually commit. I'm just looking at a trailer right now. If this is a multiplayer game, then it's a definite no-no for me. I've had quite a few experiences with toxicity in multiplayer. Oh, because you were suggesting about horror games, so I thought you were referring to Gen Zero as a horror game. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm checking the trailer right now. Yeah, so it's Robot. Robot. 1980 Sweden Hostile Machines. Seamless co- oh it... I think there's no PvP at least. So... Seamless co-op multiplayer. Yeah, but... Yeah, if you prefer horror... Yeah, that's not horror. So yeah, my current games are Kena, Bridge of Spirits, Shantae in Game Boy Color, and I think that's it. And occasionally the very rare instance where I play Bloodborne. And Kena is Bloodborne Light. So yeah, those are my current games right now. I'll be playing Shantae tomorrow, then Friday, probably Kena again. Maybe get that main objective straight out, so that I'll be 2/3 done with the game. Maybe. I also don't know Akamonto. This looks like a jump scare kind of game. Huh. How come it's not playing? Oh, this one plays. Yeah, this looks like an indie horror game. I sincerely have never heard of this, nor have I seen any of the horror streamers that I've watched play this ever. Yeah, so this is kind of new. Oh, it's Sheila's art, but I know this developer. Yeah, the convenience store. Oh yeah, so they do focus on horror games. Not even their latest game. Their latest game is the radio station. The most famous one is probably the convenience store, I think, and night delivery. Maybe Hanako? Oh, and they have some games to be released. This year they're releasing another game. Next week. They're releasing a new game next week as well. Chila's art. I'll take that into mind. But this looks like a very short... Yeah. It looks like a short game, but by short, I mean I have to play long for one session. If you've seen my latest streams, I have not been playing... I haven't streamed for long sessions because I have a full-time job. I'm watching the Akamanto thing right now. Huh. Okay, I'll take that into consideration. More short games. My only weakness right now with short games is I have to usually beat it in one stream. And that would mean I would have to stream for like 4 to 6 hours like a regular streamer. So yeah, that rarely happens. For my case, it rarely happens. Because I stream late and then I have to quit early for work tomorrow. But yeah, I'll take that into consideration. But right now it's just Kana and Shantae. And then if you want to watch my other horror, you can watch my other horror games that I played on the playlists. It's on there on YouTube, so you can just watch those. Especially the House of Ashes one. It's a funny stream experience. Because, well, there were viewers then. Right now, they don't watch anymore. My mods are real-life college friends. But since they've had families, then they've stopped or they've been watching less or never at all. That House of Ashes stream was an anomaly. And that people were actually enjoying that content, to be honest. It was kind of surprising. Because usually I don't have viewers. So yeah, I'll take note of the Chilla's art at least. Not necessarily Akamanto, but this developer. But if there is a save function for the game, then I would be cutting the game into maybe 2 or 3 streams, if you don't mind. But if it's a one take, then I would have to dedicate a day, a weekend, a day or a weekend, a day off or a weekend to finish the game in one sitting. Around the same time as right now. Probably earliest start is 10 p.m. Singapore time. Or that's UTC plus 8. So you can just compute your time zone from there. Yeah. What I'm looking forward to the most though is for next month, because that's when the big games come out. If you don't have a PS5, then I hope you watch. But if you have a PS5, then it's recommended that you play it yourself. Well, if you have a PC also, you can play Elden Ring. But Horizon Forbidden West is like Generation 0. Just a big AAA Generation 0. That's for next month. Let me check real quick what's the release date of that. Seems like I can't type from my illness. Got sick. Ew. It's Feb 18. Let me check Lost Ark. For Lost Ark, you have to Google every time the specific year. Feb 11. And then for Elden Ring, Feb 25. Okay, so everything is... Lost Ark is getting the release first. But the first 2 weeks are free. If I beat Kana early, by early I mean next week, by next week, okay, so that's more reason to watch me then. Because I only watch... Currently, the only streamers I watch are those that play the games I don't play. If it's the games that I play, then I don't really watch them. Yeah. I was pretty lucky in a sense that I got a 1660 Super in 2020 at MSRP. at the base price. Before the surge, before the GPU shortage and the rocketing prices. Because back then that was the only thing I could afford. If I had more money then, I would have bought a more powerful GPU, to be honest. Yeah, I'm using a 1660 Super right now for my PC. It's good enough to play games at 1080p. It's good enough. But yeah, I'm having difficulty now with the latest games, especially with Kena. I had to lower the quality of the stream because the quality of the game because my PC couldn't handle it anymore. So yeah, I'm also thinking of upgrading. Not sure of this year, yeah, but we have to wait for prices. So also the same for you, have to wait for prices to drop a bit. I think the 4th generation RTX is coming this year. No, I'm thinking of a 3080. Yeah, it has to be a big jump. It has to be a big leap from my current GPU. And then I'll be selling my old one to my friend. Probably the same price. Yeah, I'm gonna scam. I'm gonna scam my friend into buying my used 1660 Super. I'm aiming for a 3080. Actually, I can afford it right now, but that would be not wise spending, especially with the rising COVID cases right now because of Omicron, sorry. So yeah, my aim is a 3080, the upgraded one, because there is a 10 gig variant and then there's a recently released 12 gig one, but the 12 gig one is super expensive. So either I settle for an old 3080, still brand new, but the old 3080 model, or a 3080 Ti. Let's leave it at that. If I don't buy the original 3080, well, it's considered scalp price if I sell at the same price I bought it. For a second hand. But I think it's kind of fair. But for a friend, it should be cheaper. Anyway. I bought it for $300 if you didn't know. I bought it for $300 at the time. So yeah. I think that was the original price anyway. The estimated price for that. So yeah. Wasn't really a discount, but was before the shortage and the crazy prices. Planning a 3080 for it. But yeah, if I buy it right now, the problem is I won't be able to afford the other parts. So there is also that problem. Because my other parts are also kind of subpar. They're also brand new. I bought it also on 2020, the same year I bought the GPU. So, but it's still kind of subpar, so I have to upgrade them also as well. So, if I bought a 3080 right now, I won't be able to afford the other parts. So, I need to keep saving to be able to afford one complete PC with the 3080. Because as far as I can tell, a 3080 is the minimum for streamers. I think that's the standard for streamers. Except for that one streamer that I know, but they rarely. Yeah, my 1660 cost $300 at the time I bought it. Don't know about the price now. It's a palette. Brand is palette. GTX 1660 Super OC edition. Bought $300. That's US dollars. I just converted it off the top of my head. Which is not bad. Not bad for the price at the time. That was, I think, July or June of 2020. Because at the time, that's the only thing I could afford. Yeah. So yeah, as I was saying, I think it's kind of fair if I still sell it at 300 bucks. If I base it off the pricing right now. My friend's gonna curse me because I already told him the price, but if you're looking at the price right now, then it's a bargain if I sell it at 300. What's the price? Wait, I'm going to check real quick the pricing of the 3080 right now. I already have it on my wish list. I could buy it right now if I wanted. Oh yeah, thanks for dropping by and making the stream more interactive. I appreciate that. So yeah, before the end of the stream, I'm going to check the pricing and divide in my head. No, the 3080 is at $1,300 right now. The one I'm on my wish list right now, it's available. It's 1,300 bucks. But it's the original variant, the 10 gigabyte VRAM variant. There is a new release, I think this year, that's 12 gigs already. But I think if that were to be the case, I think I'm just going to buy the TI version rather than the original, rather than the updated 3080 model. I'll just buy the 3080 Ti. Either buy this one, the 10 gig, or a TI. Not the latest one because it's the MSRP is super expensive for that one. And the 3080 Ti is at 1600. So yeah. Pricing for my country is not that bad, really. Not that bad. But the TI is, the Titan version is currently sold out. Yeah. So it's either 3080 base model 10 gig for 1300 or 3080 Ti for 1600. Yeah. And then I would be poor. If I buy it right now, I'm going to be poor. Yeah, so I'm also like you, I'm just waiting. And it's good that you don't have a gaming PC yet, so you have more reasons to watch me stream. Yeah, because I have a PS5, I have a good enough gaming PC. I have a 4K 60 Pro Elgato capture card for my PS5, so I stream also at 60 FPS. Yeah. Apart from my subpar PC, everything else is kind of decent. And I have no plans of upgrading those. Except for the PC. We'll just have to wait and see. Just like we'll just have to wait and see later on in the latter half of the year if we're going to be upgrading, or either that or still have to wait until next year. That's also a possibility. So yeah, it's a bit of a struggle. If I find something cheaper than the 1300 one right now, I may actually bite. Not gonna lie, that looks pretty enticing. But probably won't be using it yet. I don't think it would fit on my PC, to be honest, because the 1660 barely fits on my casing right now, my PC casing. So it may not be the best idea to use the 3080 outright, but we'll see. Because as far as I can tell, the 3080 is pretty big. They're all mostly triple fans. Yeah, I think all of them are triple fan ones, the triple fan variants. And the fans don't really come in small package, small sizes, or small radius. So they're pretty much the same sizing. So if you can see 3 fans, you can probably guess that's going to be a big GPU. So yeah, it's going to be a problem. So yeah, I'll be resuming streams later my time. 10 p.m. Singapore time, 10 p.m. UTC plus 8. If you convert that to UK time, Let me convert that off the top of my head. That is 12 noon. 12 noon UK time. Greenwich Meridian Median time. 12 p.m. noon time. For those in England or UK. But it's 10 p.m. Singapore time. Or 11. Sometimes it's 11. If there are additional setup that I forget, I tend to stream at 11. There's some last minute adjustments to the setup. Yeah, it tends to go past 10 p.m. the start of the stream. Yeah, so I think I've been babbling long enough. I wasn't supposed to be streaming this long, but thanks for Old Bonnie Gamer for dropping by. And thank you. I'm actually sincerely thanking you for watching live and for not subscribing, because there are some that subscribed and ended up unsubscribing, so I don't think that's the best way of getting my hopes up. So you have to have an educated and decision on whether to follow or not by watching first the content and then judging for yourself after if you're going to actually subscribe or not. So yeah, I stream maybe at least 4 times a week. I stream, even on weeknights. Just that on weeknights I stream less. And then there's a tendency for weekends to only stream once on a weekend, because one other day is reserved for IRL stuff and also playing with friends. Because I'm the one who hosts the games. If you haven't seen the birthday stream that I did last year, yeah, I streamed Jackbox games for viewers and for Facebook friends, because I also streamed on Facebook. So yeah, I accepted any player who wanted to join. Some did join, so I'm happy about that. May not look like it, but I did enjoy that time. It doesn't really show on my face sometimes whether I'm happy or not. Mostly depressed. But if there are viewers that actually enjoy the streams, I'm happy on the inside. Just wanted to let you guys know about that. So yeah. So yeah, the next big game to be released on my calendar is of February 11th. But I may be able to insert a Chilla's art game for Old Bonnie Gamer. At least one. Because there's one coming out next week. Saturday, I think. There's one coming out. So I think I'll be able to stream that. No problems. But if there is a no save function, I could try playing it and beating it. But the tendency for indie horror games is that there's very limited save functionality. So you have to beat it in one sitting. So yeah, it's kind of problematic right now if there is no save. But if there is a save, then I'd be glad to stream those games. Get some more horror games into the streams, because I've been playing too many action games lately. But yeah, so tomorrow definitely just Shantae. If I can't beat the current area in the game, I think it was called Dribble Fountain or something. If I can't beat it later, then I may just either resort to game facts or simply switch to a different game. Because there are other Shantae games probably better in terms of controls that I have for PC. But yeah, those are considered my retro games for the stream. Don't have anything much on horror, but I will always dedicate October and November for horror games for my streams. And for special requests, sure, I don't really mind. As long as people watch, I don't really mind. And it's not DMCA, obviously. If it's not DMCA, then Sure, good play. I actually want to play Guardians also, but it's just that I don't enjoy the fact that their immersion gets ruined without the music. I think the experience would be better if there were DMCA music running in the background, as it was originally designed. So I think I'd prefer with DMCA music. Problem with that is I won't be able to stream it. Well, there are some horror roguelike games on my list right now. Like Death's Door. That's a isometric game, isometric action game, but it has horror elements on it. I think this one is also Skull the Hero Slayer. Morbid the Seven Acolytes. So these are just more action games though. Horror elements, but it's more action. So yeah, I have a lot of those. Not enough of the actual horror games. I'll try fitting some in before Feb because it looks like it's going to take a while. I have at least one more month before the release of the big games. But obviously, if the big games actually come out, then I would be focusing on those. So yeah, for those not familiar with my stream, yeah, even if there are no viewers or there's no one talking to me, I keep blabbing on, depending on the topic. So yeah, this was just an announcement stream that turned into a conversation stream that turned back into an announcement stream. Yeah, so I think that's it for me for now. And just see you later. Assuming that my health gets better and I actually take a bath later. But looks like it's going to be the case. I don't feel bad anymore or sick. Just the occasional cough that I haven't had on the stream yet. So yeah, thanks guys for watching. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for the suggestions, Old Bonnie Gamer. And if you want to support the stream, please follow me on Twitch, subscribe to my YouTube channel, like and follow me on Facebook and Twitter, join my Discord server, and also donate to my GCash, BPI, BAT, PayPal accounts. All the links are found at allmylinks.com/MechLordGM, or below the live streams you're watching from, or by generating the links on Twitch chat by typing in !donate or !follow, and I'll be seeing you next time, hopefully live. This has been MechLordGM, variety game streamer and hobbyist, on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube, streaming simultaneously with the power of Restream.io, and hope to see you guys next time.